Welcome to Calm Curiosities, a place for gentle stories, quiet thoughts, and soft moments to help you drift peacefully towards sleep. If this kind of content helps you relax, you're warmly invited to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn off the lights. Get comfortable, settle in, and we'll begin. Why rain sounds make us sleepy. A gentle sleep story for restful nights. Good evening. This is a time for slowing down, a time for setting aside the noise, the movement, and the busy momentum of the day. Nothing needs to be solved right now. Nothing needs to be organized. Nothing needs to be decided. This moment is simply for resting, for breathing gently, for allowing your thoughts to loosen their grip and drift quietly like feathers floating on still air. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to soften. And as your body begins to settle, we will spend some quiet time together, exploring one of the most comforting and familiar sounds in the world, the gentle sound of rain. Imagine you are indoors now, warm, comfortable, safe. The air around you feels still and calm, carrying the faint scent of evening freshness. You are wrapped in softness, perhaps a blanket resting lightly over you, or the familiar support of cushions and fabric beneath your hands. Beyond your window, clouds have gathered like soft layers of gray cotton drifting across the night sky. And from those clouds, rain begins to fall. Not a storm, not a dramatic downpour, just a steady, peaceful rainfall, drifting gently from sky to earth in countless tiny droplets. Each droplet lands softly, without urgency. A quiet patter on rooftops, a delicate tapping against window panes, a soft whisper as water gathers along pathways and flows calmly through quiet streets. The world outside seems to exhale, to quiet itself, to move more slowly, as if the rain has asked everything to soften its voice. And gradually, almost without noticing, you soften too. Rain changes the feeling of the air. Sharp edges seem to blur. Harsh brightness fades into deeper, calmer shades. Streetlights glow with warm halos that shimmer across rain-slicked pavement. Reflections stretch like gentle brushstrokes, moving slightly with each falling drop. Distant sounds drift further away. Footsteps echo faintly. Cars pass like soft waves of sound. A door closes somewhere far in the distance, all of it cushioned beneath nature's steady lullaby. Even time itself can feel different during rainfall. Moments expand. The pace of the world relaxes. Minutes drift rather than march, and within that slower rhythm, your breathing begins to follow. In, slowly, and out, gently. Your shoulders release their tension. Your jaw softens. Your hands grow still. Long ago, before modern cities and glowing screens, humans lived closely with the rhythms of nature. Rain carried an important message then. Rain meant shelter. It meant gathering under trees, inside caves, beneath woven roofs, or within simple structures built from earth and wood. Rain meant pausing the day's work. It offered a natural reason to slow down and conserve energy while the land was nourished. Our ancestors would sit beneath protective cover, listening to rainfall touch leaves, stone, and soil. They watched droplets trace quiet paths down rock faces. They listened to water collect and flow in gentle streams. Within those sheltered spaces, they could rest safely. They could loosen their watchfulness. Breathing slowed. Muscles relaxed. Eyes grew heavy as the steady sound continued without interruption. That ancient association between rainfall and safety remains woven into us. Even now, surrounded by warm lighting and sturdy walls, the gentle sound of rain still carries a quiet message to the nervous system. You are safe. You can pause. You can rest. There is something deeply soothing about the consistency of rain. Unlike sudden sounds that demand attention, rainfall speaks in a continuous and gentle language, a soft, unbroken pattern. Droplets falling one after another, merging into a calm and steady soundscape. This type of sound is sometimes called pink noise. Pink noise is balanced and even, spreading sound smoothly across low and high tones. Where sharper noises interrupt and startle, pink noise surrounds and settles. It forms a soft blanket of sound that wraps around your awareness. The brain no longer feels the need to stay alert for unexpected changes. Instead, it settles into the rhythm. Breathing becomes slower. Heart rate softens. Thoughts stretch and blur, becoming less sharp and less urgent, like ink dissolving slowly into warm water. Rain also changes the feeling of indoor spaces. When rainfall surrounds a home, it forms a gentle boundary between inside and outside, a soft curtain separating comfort from the wider world. Inside, lamps glow warmer, blankets feel softer, chairs, beds, and quiet corners become more inviting. Stillness feels natural rather than empty. Many have noticed how peaceful it can feel to sit quietly during rainfall, doing nothing at all, simply listening, simply breathing. This gentle experience is sometimes called soft fascination, a state where something lightly holds your attention without demanding effort, like watching candlelight flicker in a darkened room, or observing leaves swaying slowly in a mild evening breeze. Rain offers the same kind of gentle presence. You can listen without concentrating, observe without analyzing, just exist within a calm moment that asks nothing of you. And this soft awareness closely resembles the state just before sleep arrives. Rainfall often carries memory with it. Perhaps you remember sitting indoors as a child, watching droplets race each other down cool glass windows, or lying beneath blankets while rain tapped softly on the roof, or the comforting dimness of an afternoon shower that made the world feel smaller and safer. These quiet memories gather around the sound, and familiarity is deeply calming for the nervous system. The unknown asks the mind to stay alert, but the familiar allows it to rest. Rain becomes more than background noise. It becomes a companion, a steady presence, reminding you that relaxation is safe, that stillness is allowed, that this moment does not require effort. Even the rhythm of rainfall mirrors patterns within the body. The soft patter resembles the pace of relaxed breathing, in and out, in and out, like the earth itself breathing quietly beside you. And as you listen, your own breathing may begin to follow that rhythm naturally, slower, deeper, effortless. Your shoulders loosen further, your forehead smooths, hands rest more heavily, thoughts drift further apart, like wide clouds floating across a peaceful sky at dusk. Imagine now that you are resting beside a window on a quiet evening. The room is dim and peaceful, lit only by a warm lamp casting a soft golden glow. Rain slides gently down the glass in slow, winding trails. Beyond the window, the world is painted in deep blues and soft shadows. Streetlights shimmer on wet pavement. Tree branches sway lazily in the cool night air. Some leaves glisten with tiny droplets that catch the light like small stars. Inside, everything feels still, protected, comfortable. You are wrapped in warmth and familiarity, supported by soft cushions and gentle fabrics. There is nowhere else you need to be, nothing requiring your attention, just this peaceful moment and the quiet music of falling rain. The steady sound continues without urgency, droplet after droplet, moment after moment, consistent, unhurried, endless, like a small wooden boat drifting across a calm lake at twilight. No destination, no schedule, just gentle floating beneath a vast, quiet sky. The rain speaks softly to rooftops and gardens, to streets and rivers, a gentle conversation between sky and earth. And as it continues, your thoughts grow lighter, your body grows heavier, rest approaches naturally. Rain reminds us that not every moment needs to be filled. Not every silence must be broken. Sometimes simply listening is enough. Simply breathing is enough. Simply existing in a warm and sheltered space while rain falls beyond the window is enough. The world outside can move at its own pace. You are allowed to move more slowly, to soften your expectations, to release the need to do anything at all. Take a slow breath now, and as you exhale, imagine tension dissolving gently into the sound of rainfall. Another breath, and another, each one softer than the last. Allow the steady rhythm to hold you, to support you, to guide you quietly toward rest. You are safe here, warm, calm, at ease beneath the gentle hush of rain. As the night deepens, the rainfall continues its soft and endless pattern, a lullaby written in water and air. The world beyond your window grows quieter still. Lights dim in distant buildings. Footsteps fade. The roads grow empty and still. Clouds drift slowly across the dark sky, carrying their gentle rain across sleeping towns and quiet countryside. And you remain here in this peaceful space between waking and sleep, floating gently, drifting slowly, supported by warmth, comfort, and the steady whisper of rain. There is nowhere else you need to go, nothing more you need to think about tonight, just the soft rhythm of rainfall and the quiet invitation to rest. Let your thoughts become lighter. Let your breathing become slower. Let the gentle sound carry you peacefully into sleep. And as you drift, the rain continues, falling softly through the calm and silent night. Thank you for listening to Calm Curiosities. We look forward to hosting you again soon. Good night. Sweet dreams.